Yep. I'll make another actually. No, I put fruit in there. That's what I did. And we continue mine. Well, I could just touch yeah. Oh, I don't have it more.
It's hard not to add a side of hot, crispy hash browns to your favorite McDonald's breakfast. It's even harder not to eat said hash browns before you get home.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna turn to see what. Oh, I left.
At Shane Company, we believe everyone deserves a personal jeweler. A friend to guide you, to help you find a piece that
What
feels
if I
like it was
turn
made just for you. Or a gift that will spark
you?
joy for that special someone. We are passionate about bringing you the
Desktop
most beautiful
audio
diamonds and
tab.
gemstones.
Yeah.
Fine jewelry crafted with care
Yep.
and designed for you. Discover a more personal jewelry experience
gonna join
and
all
modern heirlooms that will last a lifetime. Shane Company. Fine jewelry since 1929.
Hey, buddy. What a good boy you are. Look at the toy I got you.
Nope.
Not a good one?
What? Where did
Looking
it
for
go?
a better way to love them back?
Where
Caesar
did
Wet Dog
Minecraft
Food
go?
offers a range of irresistible gourmet flavors that dogs love, either as a delicious meal or mixed in with dry
This is
kibble.
a
Just
disaster.
peel and serve. Caesar, love them back. Click the link to shop at your favorite retailer.
And we're back. We're back.
These things eat at your bones
I
and
give
drive
more.
your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. Need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. creeks in this wood used to creep. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Well, I gotta maneuver here.
I'm pausing myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home.
Don't matter.
To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I
Yep,
supposed to
here's
go?
Iron. Welcome.
I'm pausing myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. Grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn the headlights around. Please turn the headlights around. Gather around this table, boy. Bring your shame, I'll lose my voice. Screaming at the gods about the bad we've done. Merle said, Mama tried, but the prison still won. Your transgressions are mine as well. Anger grows in my bones if you could not tell. But I'll find comfort in company. Lord, forgive us, my boys and me. We're having an all-night revival. Some call the women and some will steal the Bible. For to save my survival, baptize me in a bottle of bean for Johnny on the vinyl. Well, the devil can't scrap, the Lord has won.
Oh my god.
And I'll talk
What if
to
I like
him
turned
under
that
rising
cheek up?
sun.
That would be a good idea. 'Cause
His son arose and mine did too.
golly, bro.
I was coming down, but now I'm talking to
I
you.
just want to find time. That's cool.
'Cause we're having an
I'm gonna sit
all-night
like this.
revival. Some call the women and some will steal the Bible. For to save my survival, baptize me in a bottle of bean for Johnny on the vinyl. We're having an all-night revival. Some will call the women and some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival, baptize me in a bottle of bean for Johnny on the vinyl. Gather around this table, boys. Bring your shame, I'll lose my voice.
Stupid.
Screaming at the gods about the bad we've done. Merle said, Mama tried, but the prison still won.
song
Working
starts.
all day, overtime hours, bullshit.
Next.
Everyone seems a damn genius lately. TikTok talking, late night TV is still so much I have yet
God,
to know. Get dressed up just to go downtown in some ego-filled late night crowd. Seems to be where I feel most alone. I like to get lost on some old back road, find a shade tree and a honey hole, and talk to my grandpa again. I see God in everything, trees and pain and nights in the spring. So why do I still long for a home? I like to lay in a field on a cozy blanket and feel the fear of never waking, to know the true warmth of the sun. I like to love my lady long and hard, and lay down lines of layman guitar, never leave her loving arms again. My exes hate me and my friends all miss me. I wanna drown in rock gut whiskey, leave this small town for a while. Heading to Paris on a late night flight, find a bar and get in a fight, write a few poems on a sunny balcony. I wanna be a child climbing trees somewhere, breathing in the fresh outside air, before I knew this life was unkind. I want a well-trained dog on a couple of acres, a kind lady and a place to take her, a few good friends I can count on one of my hands. I know I'm bound to die one day, so when I reach those golden gates, I pray to say I did the best I can. Sit with my mother and the dearly departed, send a prayer down to the broken hearted, let them know it all turns out just fine. To know me is to love me, and to hate me is to wrong me. I prefer my not so lonely love blues guitar, muscle cars and gin. I'm a simple man, I don't need much, just my simple songs and some human touch. I'm tired now, so I'm bringing my ass home. So let me go down the line, let me feel it all, joy, pain, and the sky. So let me go down the line, we all burn, burn, burn and die. So let me go down the line, I wanna feel it all, joy, pain, and the sky. So let me go down the line, we all burn, 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 and then die. So let me go down the line, I wanna feel it all, joy, pain, and the sky. So let me go
Up we go.
down the line, we all burn,
Alright, have another one.
burn.
Lowe's knows nothing beats finding the best Father's Day gift for the dad who's a pro, except getting 2 extra gifts for free with select purchase. Right now, get 2 free select tools from DeWalt, like a 20-volt Max XR oscillating tool and jigsaw when you buy 1 5-amp-hour battery 2-pack. And for just $99, get a 20-volt Max drill or impact driver kit. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 6/16. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Made to shine. Real stories from Shane Company customers.
I'll never forget the day I adopted my daughter. I couldn't believe it. I was finally a mom. Well, in a few
Dude, how
weeks, she'll be
deep is
graduating from
freaking
college.
going?
I went to
Golly,
Shane
man.
Company and asked them what could I possibly
There's
give
no
her to
reason
show
for
her how proud I am.
Yeah,
They had
31.
so many great ideas for a gift. I chose a classic pearl bracelet. She'll have it forever and always be reminded of her mama's love.
Enjoy a more personal jewelry experience. Shane Company. Fine jewelry since 1929.
5 Gum is for the 5 seconds before a thrilling moment, a new adventure, an experience outside your comfort zone. As the clock ticks, you recharge, restore, and get ready for life on a whole new level. With bold flavors like Cobalt Peppermint and Rain Spearmint, 5 Gum is for daring to dive into the unfamiliar and beyond. Life happens in 5.
Oh my God.
Tap the banner to learn more.
Someone's been down here already. That's fine though.
Somebody save
Looks
me,
like a good time to make it where
me from
go this way.
myself. I spent so long living in
So
hell.
just get something.
They say my lifestyle is bad for my
Well, keep that
health.
till you cool, I guess.
It's the only thing that seems to help. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
What if the night sky was missing a moon? There were no shooting stars
2,
to
3,
use
4,
wishing on
5.
you.
There we go. Good one.
And all of my sorrows, I just washed them down. It's the only peace I've ever found.
All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't
Yeah, I'll make a chest. Wow, you know how to make a chest? Wow. I'm surprised that he knows how to make a chest.
Rod girl whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel dress on the drying line.
Dang, that's a lot for
Do
you.
I remind you of your daddy in his 88 Ford?
20 moon, man.
Labrador hanging out the passenger door. The sand from your hair is blowing in my eye. Blame it on the beach, grown men don't cry.
I need food too. I'll go
Do you
back and
remember
give me
that
some food.
beat down basement couch?
That's a lot for your
I'd
trees.
sing you my love songs and you tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. A cold shoulder, a closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke.
Yep.
Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you.
I have vision.
You're drinking
That's
everything
sick,
to
man.
ease your mind. But when the hell are you gonna ease mine? You're like concrete feet in the summer
I need
heat.
those freaking things on top, dude.
It burns like hell when
Definitely
two
not hanging
souls meet. No, you'll never be the man that you always swore. But I remember you singing in that 88 Ford. A cold shoulder, closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you.
Cold shoulder, closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you. Rod good whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel dress on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in my 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out.
It's only 9 o'clock. Jesus fucking Christ.
Boy, I think about it every night and day. I'm addicted, wanna jump inside your love. I wouldn't wanna have it any other way. I'm addicted and I just can't get enough.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Honey got a sexy on steaming. She give my hotness a new meaning. Perfection, mommy, you gleaming. Inception, you got a brother dreaming, dreaming. Damn, baby, I'm fiending. I'm tryna holler at you, I'm screaming. Let me love you down this evening.
Love it, yeah, you know you are my demon.
Girl, we can form a team and I could be the king, you could be the queen. And my mind's dirty and it don't need cleaning.
Oh my god. Why didn't I not make iron pickaxes? That's so shit. What am I?
I'm addicted and I just can't get enough.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Jesus Christ, dude. Golly.
Like I'm Flojo, signs a name on my heart with an XO. Love so sweet, got me vexed though. I wanna wish it right back like presto, yes. Meantime, I wait for the next time. She come around for a toast to the best time. We on a well back and forth on the text line. She got me fishing for a love, I confess I'm something about a smile and a combo. Got me
I need to turn the video down, dude. Jesus Christ.
out louder than electro. She
I
got me
don't know how
feeling like
though.
oh baby, I can't come down, so please come help me out. You got me feeling high and I can't step off
This is
the ground,
happening.
and I just can't get enough.
Boy, I think about it every night, day. I'm addicted, wanna jump inside your love.
Yeah, I'm gonna some music off for now. Well, we better not steal my iron. Now I gotta go all the way back up and check. This freaky guy, man. This guy. I'm gonna do some real quick. Gonna go here, gonna go here. What am I feeling? What am I doing? What if I, nah, we're good. What if I just rename this to, and I just can't get enough with the competitive night. Gee. Ugh. What am I doing? Wait. Where's my iron at? There's my iron. He took it all, dude. Wait. No, he put it all away. I don't know. I don't care, frankly. Realistically. At the end of the day. Alright, back to the lab. redstone, but just get her out of the way. I need to check the coordinates are so I could make a tunnel. Cool, we got more redstone. Where's diamonds at, man? What the heck, man? I think I'm too high, but I don't care. Oh my god, why does it take so long, dude? I'm going up a level. Now I gotta go up another level. Dang. I know what I could be doing right now.
The Toronto Raptors are headed their first NBA Finals.
The entire offense of the Milwaukee Bucks appears to have been neutralized.
I remember somebody talking about how Giannis was going to dunk his way through the playoffs and yada, yada, yada. Listen, this man is right now, he's the most overrated in basketball.
Look, for the second straight year, they have the best record in the NBA, and for the second straight year, they're not going to the NBA Finals.
NBA executive anonymously told The Athletic he predicts Giannis might be headed to Miami in free agency.
The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
Since 2021, life hasn't been easy for the Milwaukee Bucks. After reaching the top of the world and winning the championship, they've collapsed into a spell of unluckiness. In the last 3 years, they've suffered a second-round exit and 2 straight first-round outs. Their roster has gone from championship-worthy to old and injury-prone. There's very little cap flexibility, barely any young talent, and no valuable trade pieces. Their front office has been backed into a corner with seemingly no way out, and to make matters worse, Doc Rivers is their head coach. So how did all of this happen? How did the Bucks crumble so hard after their 2021 championship? Well, it's because they weren't supposed to win this ring in the first place. 99 times out of 100, this team loses in the second round against the Brooklyn Nets. So what happened? What happened was that the Bucks made a deal with the devil. A valuable championship would be given to them in exchange for a curse that would overshadow their franchise indefinitely. It's an offering that many fans would undoubtedly take for their favorite sports teams. After all, a ring is the most prized achievement in all of sports. But not all rings have equal value. And when you have a player as generational and talented as Giannis Antetokounmpo, one would expect a team to be more competitive than what we've seen from the Bucks since their championship. It's as if the franchise sold their soul for a chip, and ever since then, they've been paying the price. Front office mismanagement, shockingly incredible performances from their opponents, and unlucky injuries have all handicapped the Bucks since their ring. Today, we'll be investigating how the Milwaukee Bucks became cursed thanks to a deal completed with the basketball devil. It's impossible to appreciate the significance of the Bucks winning their first ring without first understanding the key events that preceded it. In the years before 2021, Milwaukee's high expectations were always met with crushing playoff exits, often leaving their fan base in misery. Despite having a superstar MVP-level player in Giannis Antetokounmpo, this team, for whatever reason, could not execute when the lights shine brightest. It wasn't until the 2018-19 season, 5 years after first drafting Giannis, that the Bucks finally made the leap from mediocre to a contender. This was partly because the roster surrounding Giannis was better than ever, with solid pieces like Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Eric Bledsoe, and Malcolm Brogdon all fitting in well. But what really helped this team win 60 games, the most in 5 decades, was the leap from the Greek Freak, and the new head coaching addition in Mike Budenholzer. In the blink of an eye, Giannis went from a rising all-star to a guy who won the MVP. Mike Budenholzer had much to do with that jump. The freshly hired coach helped the Bucks develop a new dynamic offense centered around the Greek Freak that relied on ball movement and three-point shooting. With this many dubs and so much success, high hopes followed. A team that was a first-round out just 1 year prior was now widely projected to make a finals run at the very worst. Through the first 2 rounds of the 2019 playoffs, the Bucks proved all their believers right. They steamrolled past the mediocre Detroit Pistons in 4, and then, to the surprise of many, easily dismantled the Boston Celtics in 5. They made quick work of their opponents, setting up a much-anticipated date with the Toronto Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. Many in Milwaukee saw this Raptors team and side-eyed them. Fans relished the opportunity to destroy these miracle merchants and secure their ticket to the finals. But unfortunately for the Cheeseheads, this was the year of Kawhi Leonard, not Giannis Antetokounmpo. And for Giannis, this series would be his greatest nightmare come to life. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Raptors crushed the Bucks' spirit in a 4-2 series victory. After jumping out to a 2-0 lead, Milwaukee collapsed in brutal fashion, dropping 4 straight games. Giannis's MVP breakout season, which was expected to end with him lifting the Larry O'Brien trophy, instead ended with him being posterized by Kawhi Leonard in front of a rowdy Raptors crowd. He and the rest of his team had been thoroughly outplayed and locked up. Anticlimactic couldn't even begin to describe it. 60 wins, but a blown 2-0 lead. A team touted as having elite depth, only for it to wither away in the playoffs. A Giannis MVP, but a poor showing in the biggest series of his career. And even worse was that many in Wisconsin feared the young power forward was a ticking time bomb. This was because in the summer of 2021, just 2 years from this point, Giannis was set to be an unrestricted free agent. With each playoff loss that mounted, fans grew more and more worried that the Greek Freak would start to look at other destinations to join.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The 2019 offseason saw the Bucks lose a few solid pieces, but all in all, they were still relatively the same squad once the 2019-20 season began. In this year, the Bucks were completely dominant, going 53-12 through the first 65 games of the season. They were putting together one of the greatest regular seasons in NBA history, with Giannis playing so well that he acquired yet another MVP. But once the season was shut down and resumed a few months later, this group deteriorated into a shell of their former selves in the bubble. They went from overpowering their opponents to playing down to their competition, getting destroyed by the Miami Heat in round 2 of the playoffs in a gentleman's sweep. Giannis failed to show up again, finishing with disappointing numbers in a series where many expected him to prove he was the best player in the world. The Bucks were mercilessly mocked on social media and in the sports world. This was supposed to be their shining moment, but instead, a second straight playoff failure had hit Milwaukee, this one being far worse than the last. And now, all eyes were focusing on Giannis' contract situation. Would he accept the contract extension from the Bucks already on the table, or would he play the year out and search for greener pastures in the summer of 2021? The Bucks, who were urgently trying to keep their greatest player in franchise history, frantically put together a trade in an attempt to please him. They acquired Drew Holiday from the Pelicans, forking over nearly all their future first-round picks. As it turns out, not only did this satisfy Giannis, but it was a key move that pushed the Bucks to win their championship. This, along with signing Bobby Portis, made Giannis quite happy, so he re-upped on a deal right before the new season started. Yay! A crisis had been averted! Well, that may in fact have been the case, but still, there was tons of pressure continuing to mount on both Giannis and the Bucks organization. If they failed yet again, Milwaukee would have no way to try and reconstruct their team. All their assets were gone. A finals appearance was an absolute must, and all hell would break loose if they fell short of that goal. Fast forward to the playoffs, and things had gone quite smoothly for the third-seeded Bucks. They had just wrapped up another successful regular season, finishing comfortably at the 3rd seed. But playing them in round 1 was a familiar face that was looking to spoil their party once more. That team being the Miami Heat. Oh god, these guys again? As one can imagine, many Bucks fans were horrified that these annoying Heatles would somehow embarrass them once more. And 4 quarters through game 1, that fear seemed to be coming true, as the mediocre 41 Heat were fighting tooth and nail with the heavily favored Bucks all the way into the closing minutes. Then, in the final seconds with Miami down by 2, Jimmy Butler swooped past the Bucks defense and finished a tough layup to tie the game and send it to OT. It was gonna happen again, wasn't it? Oh man, if the Bucks lost this game, momentum would be overwhelmingly in the Heat's favor, and they'd have a real chance of winning the series. If that happened, the Bucks would have had to tear the whole team down, and they'd be the biggest laughingstocks of the league. Milwaukee feared the worst, so in an act of desperation, they called the basketball devil, and the two soon made a deal. The Bucks would receive the 2021 championship, in exchange for a curse that would be placed on their franchise. For the Bucks, it seemed like a fair exchange at the time. They absolutely could not afford to lose in the playoffs this year, let alone in round 1 to the Miami freaking Heat. The aforementioned curse? Well, the Bucks felt some curse would be worth the incredible thrill of winning it all. Just like that, the deal had been signed and made official. It was time for the Bucks to ride high. Overtime went about as well as you'd expect. Chris Middleton hit an impossible game-winning shot to break the Heat's heart. Many credit this clutch bucket as the one that ignited the Bucks' iconic playoff run. The rest of the series went so smoothly for the Bucks that many even forgot Game 1 was so competitive to begin with. Milwaukee destroyed the Heat in all 3 of the next games, sweeping them in an overwhelming fashion. The Heat, once viewed as an intimidating opponent, crumbled at the hands of Cream City. Milwaukee was off to round 2, but their opponent they'd be facing was perhaps one of the greatest teams ever assembled. The Brooklyn Nets had just finished humiliating the Boston Celtics in their opening round series. With a big 3 of James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving, many viewed this squad as the undeniably best team in the league. The basketball devil, in order to live up to his side of the bargain, had to make some changes to the Nets lineup in order to help Milwaukee. So just 20 seconds into Game 1, James Harden suffered a grade 2 hamstring strain on a routine drive to the basket. The best player for the Nets during their round 1 series was gone just like that. But unfortunately for the Bucks, the Nets even without Harden would still put the hammer down on Milwaukee. Games 1 and 2 were crushing blowouts. The Nets demolished the Bucks at home with little resistance. In Game 3, the Bucks managed to win, but it was hardly convincing at all. They shot just 38% from the floor, scoring 86 points, and winning by just the skin of their teeth with the Drew Holiday clutch layup. The Bucks needed more help here. Another valued player of the Nets needed to go down. So in the second quarter of Game 4, the magic wand for the basketball devil was waved, and it was Kyrie Irving who suffered a brutal ankle injury that ended his season. The Bucks' eyes lit up. This was their chance.
Look, we played Game 1, they beat us. I'm like, Game 1 is a test game. Everybody like, yeah, you gotta figure each other out. Game 2, they beat us by 30-something. I went to the locker room, and you talk about packing up. Kyrie sprained that ankle. God. You see the energy on our team, like, like, this might be our chance.
But before going into what happened next, a word from today's sponsors. Factor is a meal service company that sends never frozen, gourmet meals right to your doorstep. These guys have it all, with 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week. They have keto meals, vegan options, calorie-smart meals, seafood options, and so much more that can all be easily delivered right to your doorstep. I tried the mushroom, tomato, and cheese pasta, and it hit different, man. All I had to do was heat it up for 2 minutes, and I had restaurant-quality food. Factor helps you save time on grocery shopping and meal prep, delivering you nutritious meals with diverse options to choose from. So what are you waiting for? Head to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code DylanBball50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code DylanBball50 at Factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month of orders. Now where were we? The Bucks soon pulled away in Game 4, taking full advantage of the corpse of Brooklyn with their home crowd cheering them on. But even with Kyrie and Harden out, the Bucks struggled to defeat this Nets squad. They dropped Game 5 because Kevin Durant went nuclear and faced the brink of elimination. However, the Bucks woke up and bounced back, winning Game 6, and narrowly eliminating Brooklyn in Game 7 thanks to an overtime victory. Never mind the fact that Kyrie and Harden were hurt. Never mind the fact that Kevin Durant's foot was just 1 inch away from sending this team home. A win is a win, baby, and this Bucks squad was on to the next round. Against the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Bucks were favored to advance, but immediately, it became clear that the Hawks, who were on a Cinderella-type run, were not to be messed with. These two split the first 2. Then in Game 3, Atlanta was leading for most of the game and appeared to be well on their way to taking a 2-1 advantage. The basketball devil saw this and rolled his eyes. It was time to give the Bucks another break. Rather than going after the second or third option, the devil instead targeted the top dog, striking star point guard Trae Young. Young, who was responsible for a 48-point outing in Game 1, and who had 32 points through 3 quarters in Game 3, suffered a ridiculously unlucky ankle injury. He accidentally stepped on a ref's foot, bruising a bone in his right ankle, which would essentially sideline him for the rest of the series. The Bucks had caught another stroke of good luck, and they took full advantage of this injury, winning Game 3. But this time, they'd have to pay a price for their good fortune. See, even the evil basketball devil likes a bit of parody in the sports. And what was happening to the Bucks was non-stop blessing after blessing in the form of their opponent's best players getting hurt. Rather than continuing down this path for the rest of the playoffs, the deity and his good pal Adam Silver conscripted a plan to spice things up. Why not injure Giannis, the superstar himself, to make things more interesting? It wouldn't be an injury that would end his season, but it would be one that severely hindered his abilities. So that's exactly what happened. In Game 4, Giannis suffered a knee hyperextension. It was a devastating injury, and it led to the Bucks getting blown out. The series was now tied at 2. To the surprise of many though, rather than giving up, the Bucks showed a championship mentality. They won both games 5 and 6, thanks to the entire team stepping up in place of Giannis. The Bucks went from losing because players outside Giannis couldn't step up, to winning because players stepped up when he was gone. As we all know, the finals went perfectly for this team. In Giannis' stunning return, the Bucks overcame a 2-0 deficit to the Phoenix Suns, winning 4 straight games to clinch the series. Antetokounmpo heroically proved himself as the best player in the league, winning Finals MVP and scoring 50 in the closeout Game 6. The Bucks were champions, their first since 1971. Congratulations, Milwaukee. The basketball devil has granted you your wish of ultimate success. Enjoy it, savor it, drink it in. Good? Good. Now it's time for you to pay up. The curse was officially in full effect, and it would first rear its ugly head in the season following this ring. Entering the 2021-22 season, the Bucks had high expectations of repeating. Now with some championship experience under their belt, there was no reason why this talented roster couldn't replicate it and win one, maybe even a few more. They won 51 games, earning the 3rd seed, with the Greek Freak producing another top-of-the-line MVP campaign. He was stellar, scoring a career-high 30 points per game with elite defense. And boy, did he make people hype. He had just won it all and played incredibly with a messed up knee in the finals. Now imagine how good he'd be if he was 100%. As a result of this excitement, the Bucks were predicted to win the Eastern Conference by dozens of NBA analysts. But rather than living out this dream scenario, the devil came knocking on their door. The Bucks had to pay up for their past deal. In Game 2 of their first-round series versus the Chicago Bulls, the sidekick to Giannis, Chris Middleton, suffered a season-ending MCL sprain. The second-best player on the Bucks was gone thanks to a slippery court, and this completely sabotaged the Bucks' title hopes. Or did it? Because against the Celtics in round 2, Milwaukee actually played well, even taking a 3-2 lead thanks to a miracle Game 5 win. Holy smokes, were they seriously gonna do it? Hold on. Don't you remember that deal you made, Milwaukee? It ain't gonna happen. In Game 6, Jason Tatum had the best game of his career, erupting for 46 points on the road to keep the Celtics alive. Then in a do-or-die Game 7, it was Grant Williams, a role player who turned into a superstar. He also had the greatest game of his career, scoring 27 points with a mind-boggling 7 3-pointers. The Bucks got blown out, their season was over, and their hearts were ripped from their chest. They just couldn't match the firepower of Boston, and they couldn't beat the basketball devil. But this was only the beginning of their curse. The Bucks' 2022-23 season was their most successful one in years. They won 58 games, earning the number 1 seed, receiving stellar output from their top players. Now listen, 58 dubs may seem like a lot, but in reality, this season was full of ups and downs. The Bucks started 9-0, but then went 20-17 in their next 37 games. They went on a 16-game winning streak against average competition, but then finished the year 13-7. Either way, championship hopes swept the city of Milwaukee once more. The quest to ring number 2 in the Giannis era began in round 1 against the Heat, but rather than stomping Miami like they did in 2021, the Bucks instead had a complete meltdown. They lost the series in just 5 games, with the reason for that being an injury to the Greek Freak. Just 8 minutes into the opening Game 1, Giannis drove to the rim and took a hard fall on his back. It was a catastrophic injury that sidelined him for 2 games, and when he came back, it was clear that he wasn't the same. Rather than a second or third fiddle player being chosen, the basketball devil instead ruthlessly went for the main prize, and this killed Milwaukee. They quickly fell down 2-1 to the Heat, and proceeded to get eviscerated by Jimmy Butler in Games 4 and 5 to drop the series. A number 1 seed had just been eliminated at the hands of the 8th seed, the first time such an event had happened in 11 years. It was a shocking ending to the Bucks season. No ring, no finals appearance, not even a semifinals trip. This failure sent the Bucks management into a panic mode, a feeling that was quite undeserved in actuality. They hadn't lost in the last 2 years because of their lack of talent. No, they had lost because of injuries. But the Bucks front office's mind had been poisoned by the basketball devil. They weren't thinking rationally anymore. They hyper-fixated on acquiring a superstar, despite not really needing one, and impulsively searched the trade market. Enter Damian Lillard. Lillard was widely viewed as one of the best point guards in the game, and he was seen as the perfect peanut butter to Giannis's jelly. The price? A handful of first-rounders, Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday, the guard who had just played a vital role in the Bucks' 2021 championship. Steep, but to the Bucks management, it appeared worth it. The Bucks had just put together one of the greatest duos in NBA history. Try your best, Basketball Devil, but you can't stop destiny. Well, as it turns out, the Devil didn't even have to try and destroy this team, because they just ended up destroying themselves. The 2023-24 Bucks were a train wreck from the very beginning. Their collapse against the Heat a year prior led to the firing of their coach in Mike Budenholzer. His replacement was Adrian Griffin, a longtime assistant coach, which ended up being an awful hiring, especially considering top coach Nick Nurse was available on the market. But Giannis insisted that he wanted Griffin, not Nurse, and the Bucks felt they had no choice but to please him. A cruel twist of events. Giannis was doing the Devil's job for him. The Bucks opened the year 24-8, but man was this record deceiving. They looked the least bit impressive in each and every W, often struggling to fend off vastly inferior opponents. Their defense, which had been known for its dominance in years past, was awful, leaving many pointing fingers at the head coach. Adrian Griffin never rallied the team around him, and after a series of disappointing losses, was surprisingly canned in late January 2024. Well, listen, at least the Bucks admitted they made a mistake rather than just continuing to play with an obviously crummy coach. Surely the replacement will be excellent. Doc Rivers? God, even the Basketball Devil was horrified at such a move. The Bucks were lacking playoff success, so they hired Doc? Alright, well, to the surprise of no one, Milwaukee not only failed to improve after this move, but actively got worse. They were 30-13 under Griffin, and 19-20 with Doc. Outside of coaching, the biggest disappointment for this squad was Damian Lillard. The once superstar point guard went from Dame time to lame time. His efficiency crumbled with his new team, his defense was poor, and his three-point shooting didn't hit at the same level as years past. There were even some times when he looked flat out washed on the court. The blockbuster deal expected to propel the Bucks back to the promised land ultimately set them on a downward spiral. They had the worst regular season in 6 years, just 49 games won. Everyone was unhappy. It was a letdown unlike any other, but still, the Basketball Devil was not satisfied. Do you remember all the suffering your enemies went through back in 2021 in order for you to achieve greatness? All the pain that was inflicted, it was going to come right back at you. In one of the final few games of the regular season against Boston, tragedy struck Giannis. On a routine inbounds play, he suffered a non-contact calf injury as he was simply walking up the court. It was a cartoonishly evil stroke of bad luck, and it sidelined him for the rest of the year. The Bucks were already on pace to lose early in the playoffs, and now they wouldn't even be given a fighting chance. But that wasn't enough. In Game 3 of the Pacers-Bucks Round 1 series, Damian Lillard strained his Achilles on a drive to the rim. It was the re-aggravating of an injury that had bothered him for weeks, and it would be the nail in the coffin for Milwaukee's season. Their fans had to sit and watch as their decaying team was burnt into flames in a Round 1 exit. Since winning the finals in 2021, there have only been 3 playoff games in which both Giannis and Chris Middleton have played on the same court together. That's 20 out of 23 postseason games where either of these two have been hurt. It's a shocking stat, but as we know, this torture is all part of the deal that the Bucks agreed to. They made their bed, and now they must lie in it. The cold hard irony about it all is that injuries were required for them to win their title, and now injuries are the reason they've been unable to compete for one since. No Kyrie Irving ankle injury, or no James Harden hamstring strain, and this team is done in round 2. But no Chris Middleton MCL sprain, or no Giannis back injury, and we could very well be talking about the Bucks as 2-time champs. That's the beauty of sports. Everything can change in an instant. And for the Bucks, in Game 1 of Round 1 of the 2021 playoffs, they abruptly agreed to a deal that changed their future forever. It was a pact that sold their soul for the 2021 championship. Anything that came after that iconic ring, well, it didn't matter to them, because the Milwaukee Bucks got their shining moment once and for all. Now they must pay for it, indefinitely, and watch as the greatest player in their franchise's history waste away the rest of his career fighting for a lost cause.
Kyrie did a tweet or an Instagram post or something recently where he was talking about that they should have won the 2021 championship, right? Yeah, he sprained his ankle. He showed the clip. Did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. That was interesting because I was a part of that 2021 championship, and I have some feedback. It's a rebuttal for Kyrie. Y'all probably would have won that motherfucker. Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mom.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
I'm miss inside the NBA, man. I hate the fact that they really not about to be like together no more. But next year is about to be the best shit because they got 1 year left, so they can't really get canceled. They about to go fucking crazy next year.
Oh yeah, they gonna go wow.
They gonna spaz next year.
That's gonna be a real podcast.
I can't wait
sure.
till they invite me on Inside the NBA. I've been on there one time.
Kelly Oubre is crazy for cussing out all the refs like that.
Yeah, that was funny.
When Lou Williams said that was $25K, I was crying.
He got fouled though, bro.
Bro, but he called that ref. He said, you a bitch, your mama. Bro, why is my mama?
Cause she is, bro. Call the foul, bro. Do your job, bro.
But bro,
Do your job, bro.
he probably lost $100,000 for.
Fine, bro. Your mama still. Call the foul, bro. Do your job, bro.
He's not gonna get the calls, bro.
That sucks, bro. That's unfortunate.
You can't change the call.
That's unfortunate,
You might as
bro.
well like why? It's a game, bro. At the end of the day,
You can
playing the game. You
bro,
trying to win.
you
I
can
got
say
texts
that.
in my day.
I was
for
about
sure.
to say, nigga.
For sure, but I'm just saying, like, you ain't changing the call, but to like fuck up your relationship with them refs for the rest of your career. Like, I fucked up my relationship with what's the one that be cheating CP all the time?
Fuck.
His name Foster.
Scott Foster.
Scott Foster.
Oh my God.
I didn't like him either.
What you say to Scott, man?
Call motherfucking foul hoe ass nigga.
You got a text.
And that killed you for the rest of your career with him?
Every time I seen him, he ain't call shit. I was like, damn, he fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, one ref though, some motherfucker with the big ass eyebrows, Tony Brothers.
Oh yeah.
He said with the eyebrows.
Man, so the nigga was trying to be cool. I don't like him either. He was trying to be cool, and I was a youngin'. My mama, we playing at the Pacers on the Hawks. My mama and my aunt Niecy was sitting courtside. And, you know, they had my jersey. You know, they cheering and shit every time I came in the game, whatever. I was young. I was probably my first, second year, maybe my second year.
Right.
And he, like, pulled me to the side. He was like, man, who them hoes? I lost it. I went
my
crazy.
God.
And he was, like, apologizing. I was like, nigga, that's my mama. You, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to start going crazy. And he, like, kept apologizing. Like, Like, nah. But if you know him, he be trying to be, like, cool.
Yeah.
So, like, he be like, y'all motherfuckers ain't doing nothing tonight. Try to be that kind of person. And then he had
That's
turned
a
into
crazy story.
Yeah,
bro.
then he had turned into a hoe. Like in the middle of the game. Like that's why when CP was like, I called him a TikToker and he texted him. Like he'd do shit like that. He'd be trying to be cool with you, be like, look at that big booty girl over there. And then when you be like, hey nigga, call motherfucking don't call me a nigga. And you just like, nigga, like, you know what I mean? He on that. So I'm like, I ain't fucking with him either.
That's crazy, bro.
He was a weirdo. When he said that shit, I went so crazy, bro.
I know you was
I wanted to like slap him. I was like, I'll slap the shit. I said that I would slap the shit out you, bro. He was just like, nah, I didn't mean anything. Like, nah, you trying to be too funny.
Yeah, you went way
like,
too
I'll
far.
slap the shit out you. But,
Yeah.
But that was funny. I mean, not funny, but I was shitty though. God, I told them niggas I got a locker room. I was like, man, this nigga said, like, y'all report it to the league. Report it to the, you know, niggas hate him. Report to the league. Report to the league.
Yeah. Damn.
I like a lot of the original, the first, retro joints when I was little looking at the games. Put you back in that moment.
For sure. What jersey you rock with?
I love the Hawks with the bird on it.
Oh, here you
I
go.
like the Pac-Man Hawks too. I like the Milwaukee with the deer on it.
With the deer?
Yeah, Fear the Deer.
They ain't giving you season tickets.
I know, fuck, man. They ain't fucking with me, man. I said too much bad shit about that. The Nasties, bro.
The nasty.
The nastiest.
The Nasties is ill, man. The Nasties is ill. I don't want no smoke, but the Nasties is. When you think about the Nasties, what he's doing, he's making history. He's making
Come on,
history,
Jada.
but a different kind of history.
I was about to say.
Yeah, nah, he's making history the other way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He got some of the craziest mixtapes we've seen in one season. It is all wildin'. We need to put him in the garden one time.
He just the other day had 4 fouls in 6 minutes. That was crazy. That was nuts, dude. I didn't.
He got out there getting business, man. I ain't never get season tickets left with y'all, man. My tickets was done, bro.
They marketed my nigga the wrong way, man.
They are. We gonna get it right, though.
How do you foul that much?
4,006 minutes was nuts, dog.
He came out there with an agenda. I'm not getting the tickets, bro. It's over.
Oh, no, it's dead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Y'all
not
just
gonna
gonna focus you no more.
It was like, no, we're not
I'm
getting you
not
shit.
getting the tickets,
You
bro.
blew it.
Welcome me back, Milwaukee, please.
Doc gonna hook you up, man.
Yeah, Doc, man.
Doc, make it right, man.
Please, dude.
Hey, you see Doc getting the fade in the hotel here? My city, we gotta do better, man. We can't be lining up Doc Rivers like that, man.
Why Doc can't get the cut?
Nah, Doc. Come on home, big dog.
It's time to let it go. Man, stop. Doc got here, man. Stop.
They probably sprayed the follicles on this shit.
Doc is hard because Doc is making history too. Boy, he got his hairline with nothing in the back. It's hard.
Yeah.
His hairline is still there.
Yeah.
Just the crust.
But there's no foundation. Yeah.
sunroof
They usually
open.
go the other way. Then,
Yeah.
know what I mean? Doc doing some ill. Doc is ill with it. I be looking at
He
the
a
games
legendary
when he
nigga. I told
in the
y'all.
huddle. It's only a hairline.
Oh, God. Doc started that shit. That's where CP got his shit from.
The lineage. Nah, people gonna start telling me to take off my hat, bro. Y'all gotta chill, bro.
Nah, Doc crossed so CP could run, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's
I need a respirator. Come on, now.
That ain't OJ. That's on me. I'm just telling you the hairline. That's where they got it from.
We're
Doc
gonna have to have a documentary
OG.
about this Bucks
So
team.
you telling me CP is going to Doc, right? He just got this.
And it's on the low.
Nobody-
Let's go to lunch before the game. Let me see where your barber is. Like, and Doc put him on. Doc was the first nigga, like you said, bro, with the sunroof
Doc got
gone,
the illest
with the line,
barber,
bro.
Because he's making you.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, Doc the first nigga with the
He's
chalk.
making you think.
He the first nigga with the chalk hairline. Niggas don't remember.
Doc, he might be. But Doc is ill because he just got the hair. His line is right. And there's nothing else. though.
Sunroof gone, bro.
hard.
So how much does he have to charge Doc for that haircut? Because it ain't like he really doing a real cut.
It's on the house, bro. Doc started the trend, bro.
Yeah, that's right. How much? Nah, but it costs more than a regular cut because he gotta do some work to make you think. To make you think he's doing something.
We gotta get a
right. No,
They do. We gotta get a YouTube tutorial on Doc Cut. We gotta get
That's
a
going
tutorial.
platinum. Whoever his barber is, drop the reel.
Oh, it's coming. It's on the way now.
Luis. I gotta ask you a random question. We talked about Clay going crazy game 6. What was more crazy, that or what he did to my Pacers?
Ooh-wee.
Well, he dropped
was in.
majority on him.
He ain't dropped that shit on me. I told you who was guarding that nigga. Wasn't me.
Look at him. Charleston White, go crazy.
Glenn
That
Robinson.
nigga on the stand,
It wasn't me, bro. I had Steph. Steph might have had 30 in that game. I don't give a fuck. He ain't had 60. Shit. All right, this when you go to Golden State, you play at Oracle, even in the new arena. You know you're not about to win. Like, at these moments, nah, for real, bro, you be like, all right, we got to keep it close. Because if they go crazy in the first quarter, it's over.
Yeah.
Fans going to start going crazy. They going to start running around on the bench, throwing towels and shit. So the first quarter, we was down like 12. I was like, this shit over. He started hitting shit. I was like, oh, it's over. I see them start throwing towels. Steph running down the sideline. I said, oh, they clowning us. I'm about to be on TV all day. Then they threw a lob to KD. They tipped the ball.
Yeah.
I'm running back to chase it down. Steph just threw it behind. You just see me in the camera like, boom, I'm like, yeah. Nah, he gonna see it, bro. It was crazy, bro. They team was too good. We used to be like, they cheating. Y'all was worse than the Heat, bro.
For sure, my career is.
Yeah,
But Gil's talent is undeniable.
yeah. That's why we do pure hoop shit. Like,
Yeah, pure hoop shit. Gil is one of my favorite players. I wore 0 because of him.
I
Yeah, that was why I wore 0. Gil
Okay.
Arenas, bro. It was,
see now.
It ain't Drew Gooden.
Pause. See now, motherfuckers.
I said I like Drew Gooden, bro.
This nigga be going back on his fucking word. He fucking
said I
liar.
like Drew
And you
Gooden.
had these weird ass YouTubers talk about, say he's always trying to go against T. Man, fuck T. Liar talking about Drew Gooden was my idol.
I never said Drew Gooden was my idol, nigga. I said I like Drew Gooden, bro, when he was in college.
Man,
bro.
let's pause, man.
For the
Dre
March
another
Madness
question,
game,
man.
nigga. Fuck outta
Respect,
here,
bro. Love, bro.
All right. I'm on your ass today, for us. Now, you know what I liked about him, though? He talked shit from day one. Remember one day we was in the game, me and him talking shit on the bench. I'm trying to talk shit. He talking shit to me. He on the court. He look at me like, shut your ugly ass up, motherfucker. I'm like, get your money up. He said, what? You got money? Get your shit straight. I said, damn. I looked at, I couldn't even say that. He ran down the court. I tried to go to the end of the bitch. He's like, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you. I thought, yeah, this nigga dangerous. And then he got paid. I said, oh, I gotta eat that word. God damn, he got more money than me.
You have so many legendary moments in the NBA, bro. My favorite Draymond moment is the Paul Pierce, bro. They don't love you like that is one of the hardest rants of all time, bro.
Well, they have lost 9 straight.
Chasing that farewell tour, they don't love you like that.
By 17, by 46, is at 144.98. Victory here in Oakland, and by 13 earlier.
Cause we clipped it up. My dude Luis clipped it up when the fan threw the headband in the crowd, and the dude caught it and threw it back. It's the funniest shit.
That is your fucking fault.
That is all your fault.
That is your fault, bro.
You know, when you look back on that statement, it was the truth.
Nah, you speak the gospel.
Yeah, we didn't say he was lying. It was funny than a motherfucker.
He crazy as hell, man. I was like, damn, when he said it, I was like, hey, that nigga crazy.
Imagine you giving a fan, hey, you know, so you walk through the tunnel and they be like, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And for him to catch it was going to somebody else. And he was like, nah, get this shit out of here.
That's why I said, nah, it's up for Draymond. Draymond's an asshole.
Once somebody go there, I don't know how to stop. Like,
oh, we know. Your mixtape this year been crazy.
The one with Buddy from the Lakers.
Oh, Vando.
I said, bro, he having too much fun, bro. Fuck out of here.
But check this out, though. Answer this question for me. I got a question for y'all.
Hey, man.
Every time I do something, y'all start doing this.
Yeah.
What does that say about you as a man?
He trying to get you fun. That's sweet.
Like,
yeah,
that's corny to me.
Yeah, that is.
Like, I think
that shit was just funny, bro. Your reaction. I wouldn't expect you to do this.
That shit was funny.
Like, I didn't want you to get fined or none of that shit, but I'm like, bro, he's a fucking clown. Bro. Look at this nigga out here, man. He enjoying this shit too fucking much,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. He be clown. Like the other day when y'all played the clips, I said, bro, clown. Bro, having fun, bro. That's
bro,
what.
So why was the camera on me in that moment, man? Like, let me
camera always
be.
gonna be on you,
know what
bro.
time it is.
Come on, man, let me be. I wasn't even in the scuffle.
No, you earned this, bro. You earned the ISO.
ISO Cam all game, bro.
ISO Dre for sure.
Out to the jet, bro. He got the Doc. He got Doc Rivers shit too.
But he got on the beard.
He got it on the head too.
He got on the head for sure.
He getting the whole black. Like I'm like, yo, you wildin', Kenny.
That's crazy. Shout out to
You
Deion
got
Sanders
bad
too.
knees in the black. That's nuts.
I respect
You gotta
him.
pick. No, you gotta pick. You can't have bad knees and the black. You gotta either have the bad knees or you gotta have the black.
Telling Kenny Smith to go bald when he got that type of cheddar is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you rich as fuck. Like, it don't matter. Like, when this shit going, yo, I'm going bald. I don't care. Like, what y'all gonna say?
You wear hats all the time.
I mean, not all the time. When I coach and stuff, I do it for here because I wanted a hat deal, but it don't seem like New Era fucking with me.
I mean,
but Mitchell and Ness show love, so I fuck with Mitchell and Ness. But New Era didn't want to fuck with me.
But
so
if you could
like,
wear hats coaching, you would. If you felt comfortable.
Swaggy. That'd be swaggy. That'd be hard.
You don't care anyway. Just do a sectional game.
You right. What they gonna do? Fire me?
Right.
Fuck it. Yeah, it's hey, like we got some killers out there.
He's out of fire.
It's a fire on, but KD, Kyrie, and James Harden's fire too.
I respect it.
Respect to y'all chip, but I feel like that would have been crazy if they won that chip.
Our chip, bro.
No disrespect. I feel like if they would have won that chip.
Yeah, we beat them.
I did.
And I believed.
Look,
we played game one, they beat us. I'm like, game one is a test game. Everybody like, yeah, you gotta figure each other out. Game two, they beat us by 30-something. I went to the locker room, and you talk about packing up. My truck was packed as soon as we got to Milwaukee. You see the whole team, you see their energy, like they get zapped. Like they be like, all right, we gonna win this game because Kyrie get hurt, their energy get zapped. But you see the energy on our team, like, oh shit, like, this might be our chance. But so we win game 3, Kyrie get hurt. I'm like, shit. I don't even know if we win game 4. If we did, all right, cool. But this is when KD became the best player in the world to me because he started going crazy. That's when he had all them points, triple doubles, all that crazy stuff. But the whole time, the thing that's funny about this story is Bryn Forbes. Shout out to Bryn. I can't even say it. Yeah, I can. He never thought he was going to win.
Wow.
Yo, man, we used to be on the sideline. KD hit, so he like, I told you. Just ain't meant to be, bro.
Where is
Damn, shout out to
I
Bryn.
used to be, bro, PJ, my right hand dog, I've best with him forever. I love that dude. But KD was cooking that nigga.
I told you on the show.
Yo, he was doing him so bad. Me and Bryn just look at each other like, yeah, we ain't got a chance, bro. They like, it's over, bro. Did James Harden came back? We like, it might be over, bro. But then we beat him. Luckily, you know, he stepped on that line or whatever. We beat him. We go to
That's crazy, bro.
play the Hawks and all that. We win a championship, but
Oh, you did, bro. We can move on.
Brent didn't.
What's next? Let's talk about the new.
Don't talk about Brent.
No. Let's talk about the new big trio though.
What's that?
Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen, and Luke Longley.
They are out of fucking
the
pocket.
real trio.
That's the real trio.
They are out of fucking
What are
pocket.
they doing? Y'all told me some shit before the podcast, and I'm in
Bro,
disbelief.
niggas is going on a hate tour to tell their story. They said the Last Dance was bullshit.
The real Last Dance.
This is the real one.
What they call it, bullshit.
You know what's funny? Please refresh my memory. Was Horace on the last 3 championship teams for the Bulls?
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
He wasn't even
Why
on
the
that
fuck is
Last
he on
Dance.
this tour?
Matter of fact, he was one that beat him with Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he's on this tour.
Scotty out of pocket for recruiting him.
Scotty had nobody else left.
Scotty went to go get Luke Longley, big ass.
We have not seen this nigga Luke Longley in years.
I don't even know what
Longley
he's
ain't
talking
from
about.
Australia or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Luke
bro.
was not worried about none of this shit.
He didn't give a fuck.
They told Luke you can get 20,000 a show.
Nah, he ain't getting 20.
What y'all think he get?
Oh, we know who taking them splits. Scotty he got the splits.
So Scotty getting 20, everybody else getting 10?
They
It's
might get
only
5.
right, bro.
I heard they on a 50 city tour though.
That's crazy.
I want them to just play The Last Dance and pause black. That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That's not what happened.
But like Horace Grant, what can he really say? You was there for the first, 3?
And he been talking the craziest.
What he say?
Just basically like, bro, everything about that Last Dance is bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie, he stutter a little bit, so I really can't
He's
keep
coming
up.
out to tell the truth, though.
He be
for
like,
sure.
When he said,
never mind, Horace. I fuck with you. I fuck with your family, bro. Y'all
Shout out
cool
to the
people.
lineage.
Shout out to the Grant boys,
sure.
man.
Shout
I
out to
like them.
Harvey.
Harvey's a weak ass name. I just want. Jeffrey's weak as fuck too, but Harvey is worse than Jeffrey.
Naming your kid Harvey after your name was already Horace.
It's crazy.
Horace might be the weakest name.
Horace, yeah, that's trash.
Horace or Harvey?
I'd rather be Harvey.
Nah, give me little whore.
Because Jeffrey's a weak ass old slave name, but
Yeah,
Harvey,
for sure.
Harvey is a
Yeah,
shout out
Jeffrey.
to my nigga Harvey.
Jeffrey was definitely on the cotton. That is not a houseboy name.
Nah, I was on the field, nigga. For sure.
Definitely making white tees.
Yeah, for sure.
But the crazy thing is, somebody might name their child Jeffrey in 2024. Nobody is naming their child Harvey. Them names.
No, they're not. After Jeffrey, never mind.
Oh,
go ahead, keep going.
Shit.
Nobody's naming Jeffrey. I might end it with Jeffrey.
You ended the lineage.
Yeah, it might be over.
No,
that might be
JR.
the last Jeffrey.
What's crazy is, dog, when Doc was just like, yeah, they called me. I was like, damn, why y'all calling me for a job for? That shit was funny as hell, man.
Yeah, he's lying, bro.
You don't think he went for that job?
No, bitch, you stole that job from that man.
You don't think they called him though?
They definitely called him.
After?
That nigga probably
Nigga,
on some real shit. He probably wasn't thinking nothing. He was doing ESPN. He probably wasn't thinking nothing about that shit.
Man, they call that nigga like, you ready? What flight you on? That nigga gone.
What he got? 40 million for 2 years or some shit like that.
Him said, I'm gonna give him his all-star check. You know what I'm saying? He earned it. Stop right here bullshitting, bro.
How the fuck do you coach the All-Star game off another nigga's success?
Shout out to Adrian Griffin.
Come on, man. Shout out to AG, man.
Hey,
It's crazy, bro.
Come to 520, Adrian.
Nah, for
we
sure,
need to hear your
bro.
story.
Yeah.
Get that shit off your chest, man. But
My niggas was sea walking and everything that next day.
They was Euro stepping in the line. That was out of pocket, bro.
Thaddeus
they-
got that shit cracking.
I don't have nothing to say. We was just ready to play.
have 5 different athletes who are experts in their field, and we have to correctly guess which athlete belongs to which sport. There are 5 different rounds, and the first round, everybody is claiming to be a basketball player. So boys, let's ask some questions.
Y'all play basketball?
All right, number 4. How long have you been playing basketball?
Kelly Oubre is crazy. That Smush Parker interview was funny as hell because that nigga said Kobe didn't speak for me for 2 years. He sat right next to each other.
Kobe out of pocket.
Yeah, Kobe fucked up for that.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Bean, bro. But
Nah,
damn,
yeah, you could have talked to him, bro.
you could have said what up.
I don't like that Smush just now saying something about it.
He said this before.
Nah,
though.
he said this before.
Oh, okay.
We just didn't care.
Yeah.
It's just funnier now.
Because I'm like, man, why would you just, I didn't know. So I'm like, why would you just say something now? And this man, let this man rest in peace, bro. But if he already didn't express this
Oh,
before
no,
that.
he expressed this when he was still here, bro.
Yeah, Kobe could have. The man just was like, bro, like, how you doing? Did you watch the game?
No, get the fucking work.
You don't got enough accolades to talk to me? That's crazy, bro.
That's funny.
I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. That's
Me
crazy.
either. I would talk so bad to Kobe that night.
Yeah.
Man, nigga, you. I would say something crazy.
I
He
know
probably
I
would have got
would've
cut, but
I was gonna say,
I'd have risked my job that night.
where does Smush go after the Lakers?
I'm bringing up everything.
I don't know. Did he hoop after that?
I think it was a couple stops, but I don't think it was nowhere
That
consistent.
nigga, did he go to Charlotte?
I don't know. I like Smush Parker too when he used to be in the league. I thought he was nice.
It's unfortunate for me, he was just punchlines.
I like
Niggas just talk crazy about Smush.
I liked him.
I don't remember what he did.
Just a solid player,
That
but
was effective.
thought he had game. He could hoop. Definitely was athletic, could hoop. He had handles, but
Playing next to Kobe.
playing with Lakers is probably gonna be magnified. So whatever you don't do well,
He was
it'll
on
be
them
like-
bad Laker teams too.
Oh yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah.
Dude.
Shout out to Smush, man.
That's
get,
right.
Get well, bro. Get well.
Your coworker not talking to you for 2 years is insane. Because what I do to you?
When I think about it, it's amazing that me and Paul George didn't talk for like 4 or 5 months. Like it's like 4 months. We were out of pocket. That's
4
crazy.
months?
Yeah, we didn't talk, and we was like Smush Parker and Kobe. He wouldn't say that shit to me though, but we was like Smush Parker and Kobe.
Going 4 months is crazy because I have to play in the game with each other.
Yeah, we did not talk.
So did niggas communicate in the game, or did just like fuck it?
Yeah, we communicated during the game, but I'm saying like off the court, we just didn't talk, and I don't even know why.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, when did y'all just start talking? Like, how did
we had a plane ride. Aaron Brooks made us talk. Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks maybe took off my headphones, said, "You gonna talk today, motherfucker? I don't care about that Indianapolis shit. You gonna talk?" And that's how we get. I was like, he's like, "I don't got no problem with you." I was like, "I don't got no problem with you." He said, "Why the fuck y'all don't talk?" So what we gonna talk about? And then we actually started talking a little bit. He got cool, but
Yeah, bro started popping out.
yeah, he came out to a couple parties I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it became cool.
It took for niggas to be trapped on the plane ride to talk to each other.
Yeah, because we didn't talk. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I don't think he was either. We legit just like walk by each other. They get on the court and be like, "Hey, if you see me in the corner, just throw it up. I'll go get it." And then we get off the court. Like, nigga, I ain't never seen you before. Families can walk by each other. They say that shit. It was weird.
On Twitter, they say you one of the first niggas in the NBA with work-life balance. He just hooped and went home.
Who the fuck said that?
Work-life balance is crazy.
It was like Jim just said work while he played basketball.
I did, bro. I did. I was childish, man.
That's funny as hell. The funny part about it is y'all was good.
Yeah, we was straight.
So that was successful with y'all niggas not talking. Y'all was still winning games.
We probably would have won more. Like,
damn.
Yeah.